New Orleans, a city of jazz and secrets, where shadows dance to the rhythm of voodoo drums. Lately, a different kind of rhythm had gripped the city, a rhythm of fear. Mysterious deaths plagued the alleyways, each victim found with a single gruesome calling card, a blackened syringe plunged into their veins. The police were baffled. The press whispered of a phantom, a wraith with a needle. They called him Dr. Malice, a name whispered in fear. But in the heart of the city, a different kind of hunter lurked. He knew the truth, he could smell it in the air, thick and cloying like the scent of decay. His name was Malcolm Kane. They called him Musk on the streets. A former soldier, he bore the scars of war, both inside and out. But those scars had also gifted him with enhanced senses, a heightened awareness that made him a predator in the urban jungle. Musk knew the city's underbelly like the back of his hand. He had seen the darkness that lurked beneath its vibrant facade, and he knew that Dr. Malice was no phantom. He was real, a monster who preyed on the innocent. Musk had sworn an oath to protect this city, to be its shield against the shadows. He would find Dr. Malice. He would stop him, no matter the cost. The trail led to Charity Hospital, a decaying giant abandoned after Hurricane Katrina. Its skeletal frame loomed against the bruised sky, windows like vacant eyes. The air around it was heavy with the weight of forgotten suffering, a symphony of rustles and groans echoing within its walls. Musk approached cautiously, his boots crunching on broken glass. He could feel the building's pulse, a slow, steady throb of menace. The scent of decay intensified, mingled with something else, something sharp and metallic. The scent of death. He was close. He found Dr. Malice in the old operating theater, a shadowy figure hunched over a gurney. A single flickering light bulb cast long, dancing shadows on the walls. The air was thick with the smell of disinfectant and something else, something Musk couldn't quite place. "You've been busy," Musk said, his voice low and dangerous. Dr. Malice turned, a cruel smile playing on his lips. His eyes, cold and calculating, glinted in the dim light. "Ah, Mr. Kane," he said, his voice smooth as silk. "I've been expecting you." The battle began, not with a bang, but with a whisper, a dance of shadows and steel, each man a predator circling the other. Musk was fast, his senses honed to razor sharpness. He could hear the faintest rustle, see the slightest movement in the darkness. But Dr. Malice was cunning, his mind a labyrinth of twisted brilliance. He anticipated Musk's every move, turning his own strengths against him. The hospital became their battleground, its corridors and rooms transformed into a macabre chessboard. Each move calculated, each strike potentially deadly. The chase culminated in the old operating room, the heart of the hospital's darkness. Surgical instruments gleamed under the harsh light, the gurney stained with something that looked eerily like blood. Dr. Malice, backed against the wall, seemed to draw strength from the room's grim history. "You can't stop me," Dr. Malice hissed, his voice laced with a chilling certainty. "I am the cure, the scalpel that will excise the disease from this rotten city." Musk felt a surge of anger, a burning fury that threatened to consume him, but he pushed it down, focusing on the fight, on the lives that hung in the balance. He would not let this monster win. Their final confrontation was brutal, a whirlwind of fists and fury. Musk fought with the ferocity of a cornered animal, his every blow fueled by righteous anger. Dr. Malice fought back with cold, calculated precision, his movements swift and deadly. In the end, it was Musk's sheer determination that won the day. He disarmed Dr. Malice, the scalpel clattering to the floor. A swift, brutal blow sent the doctor crashing to the ground, his eyes staring vacantly at the ceiling. Musk stood over the fallen figure, his chest heaving. He had won, but the victory felt hollow. The battle had taken its toll, leaving him battered and bruised, his soul heavy with the weight of what he had done. He had stared into the abyss, and the abyss had stared back. He had seen the darkness in Dr. Malice's eyes, the utter lack of humanity. But he had also seen a flicker of something else, something that chilled him to the bone, a twisted reflection of his own pain, his own need for justice. As the sirens wailed in the distance, Musk turned and walked away. He knew that the fight was far from over. There would always be another Dr. Malice, another monster lurking in the shadows. The city was a living thing. its veins pulsing with both beauty and ugliness. He was just one man, a lone warrior against the darkness. But he would keep fighting. He had to. It was the only way he knew how to live. The only way to honor the oath he had sworn, to protect the city from the shadows that threatened to consume it. The fight for New Orleans, for the soul of the city, would never truly be over.